Hey, it's Ben here. In this video, I'm going to be doing a review of a new software plugin coming out called ReEngager and giving my thoughts and outlining some of the pros and cons. And what this does is this is a software plugin that's going to do two things. First, what it can do is it can create flashing notifications on your browser tabs. So for example, here's a page that I have the ReEngager installed on. Now it looks like a normal page. It's just a demo. But whenever I go, say I get distracted and I go to a different page, like I want to go to Facebook, for example. So you see right now how this tab changed to like a +1 notification like Facebook, and now it's actually flashing right now, and it even has like a 1 symbol. So what that's going to do is that if you get distracted, or your potential customers get distracted, they go to check their email, or they go to another browser, which I think we all have a lot of browser tabs open throughout the day. I know I have a lot. It will kind of flash and try to get them to come back to the tab. Now that's part one. Now what it also will do is you can run ReEngager campaigns, and these are certain campaigns like videos, pop-ups, coupons, things that will happen whenever the user goes back to the site that wouldn't happen whenever they first landed there. For example, I'm going to click on this again.
Let me ask you something. Right now.
And then and you can see here a video popped up with a light box background, and then in this case we also have a buy button to go and click whatever this is. And this is an example of one type of ReEngager campaign, and this is the video type of campaign where you can actually have a video of your product or a sales page or a video of the product you're promoting, and then try to get people to take quicker action. And that's something that you can have that comes up whenever they leave, that won't show whenever they're initially on the site, but will come up whenever you re-engage them to come back to your site. Now let me take a look. Let me show you inside here the different types of campaigns you can do. So for example, that was we can have a YouTube video play. Now there's also something where we can have a pop-up display. And I'm going to show you how you set these up. It's pretty easy. So here's the site. Here's like our content or our affiliate review, or whatever it is. And say we go to our site, we get distracted. Now the notification is going to start blinking and coming up. Then we're going to click on it, and then in this case a pop-up came up for us to click here and then get on the list. Now you might be wondering, well Ben, why don't we just have the pop-up come up in the first place? Well, you might not want that depending on the what type of campaign you're running. If chances are you probably want the person to engage with your content or your view or something. I know that I wouldn't want a pop-up coming up if I was trying to do an affiliate promotion like this one, because that would distract people and get people to focusing on the 30 greatest list building tricks. But I would want that if they got distracted already, or they read some of the content and then they went to Facebook or Gmail or something. But now for some reason we got them back because of the flashing thing, and now I really need to get their email address so that they don't leave forever or close out the tab or something like that. So let me show you a couple other ones that I've set up and are trying out. Now this is good for local businesses. You can do with an actual full Google map embed. So you can do this if you have a local page, or you're going to be using ReEngager for local businesses. So we're going to go to Facebook. It's going to start flashing. Then we're going to go back. And then what it will do is it will actually load a full Google map for people to see where the bakery or the plumbing business or whatever it is up, and then a contact us button to schedule your appointment. Now obviously this wouldn't make sense if you just loaded it right away and they didn't know who you were, but it would make sense if they read some things about you, they left, and now that they're coming back, and now it's time to schedule that appointment to get them in. So some other things you can do, you can also do something called image re-engage campaigns. So I'm going to click on this. Leave the site, go back, and now we have like an image or a coupon for a Shopify product or some sort of product we're selling on our site. And I'm going to show you how to set these up as well, as it's pretty easy to do. Also, you can do something called subscribe on return, something called show hide, and this is all these right now I'm showing you you can get on the front end. So here's our buy button. $29 is the price, and say we get distracted and we leave, so we're going to go back, and now it actually cuts the price down. So you can have these custom buy buttons with your own links to whatever it is, JV Zoo, etc., and it will actually change the price of it for people who are coming back, which is kind of a nifty idea, which can definitely work. And then there's another one called subscribe on return. And then this is kind of like another pop-up as well for you to subscribe to the blog. Now, and then depending on what version you get, there's also some ways for you to, there's something called the ReEngager inbox. First, I want to show this one as well, because this one actually embeds an entire differently site on your blog, which is really important, especially for like affiliate marketing type promotions. And this one, what this one's going to do is,
Let me ask you something, right?
this is going to show an entirely different website. So, for example, say we were reviewing the ReEngager plugin on our blog. Then what we can do is have a ReEngage campaign where you come back, and now it's going to show the actual sales page for the product that we're promoting, or in this case, the ReEngager, with a countdown timer you can add, and the Buy Now button as well, or click to go through the offer here as well. So that's something else you can do. And then, like I was saying, depending on what version you get, if you get the upgrade version, you can also do something that's called the ReEngager inbox. I'm going to show you that. And then it's kind of like an inbox where these are, some of the most proven content that you have, or posts. Here's a review. He did a WP Twin you can check out. Here's a way to connect with him on Facebook. Here's a way to subscribe to his email list. It's kind of a clever idea that they did to get people, more engaged with your business and your site. And then there's also one where you can actually redirect to any website. So if they go on your site, they see it, they leave, and then what you can do is just redirect them back to an Amazon product, or your sales page for a campaign, or whatever it is that you're trying to get them to do next. Now, to set these up, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is install the plugin. Then you have to go to add new campaign. You can see here that these are all the campaigns that I've set up already. And if you want to add them in whatever page, all you have to do is just copy the shortcode it creates and just paste the shortcode on the post, the page, or whatever it is that you want to create it. So we're going to go here to create campaign. You just give it a title. Here's the different settings you can have, which one, if you want the YouTube video or image, the Google Maps, the inbox, the show, hide, redirect. And then these are the tab settings, where you can have it, how fast you want it to scroll, what the actual title is. You don't have to just have one notification like I had. The blink rate, if you want it to blink or not. If you want to even have the favicon activated, you can choose the color and things like that. The position, where it's going to be. And then you can add your file here. If you don't want the default favicon that it comes with, you can add whatever one that you want as well. And then you just create the campaign and then embed it on whatever post or page that you want, and it's that simple. Now, some of the drawbacks that I found, well, this probably isn't something that's going to turn like a campaign that's totally dead around instantly, like something like you're sending tons of traffic to your sales page or your blog, your affiliate promotions, and there's a 100% bounce rate. Well, just from installing a WordPress plugin, that's not going to fix it. Obviously, there's something wrong with your offer, or you're targeting the wrong traffic, and just installing ReEngager isn't going to suddenly reduce that bounce rate from 100 to 50 just instantly like that. So don't expect anything like that, no matter what other affiliates are probably claiming or things like that. Now, on the other hand, I think this is something that can definitely help you get attention. I know that I have a lot of browser tabs open, and I'd probably, I'm always clicking Facebook because they do have like the +1 notifications and things like that to go back. So this is definitely something that can help bring attention back to your site, which is something that's very important today, because engagement and attention are more valuable than ever today, with so many distractions for your potential customer or client. And if you think about it, they're actually selling the ReEngager for a pretty low price. And if you can just get one more client, or get one more person to come back and subscribe to your email list, and then eventually they buy an affiliate product, well, then you probably just paid for the ReEngager itself. And I don't see any harm with having something flashing to try to get people back to your site. And if you get one sale or whatever, then you pretty much paid for the plugin, because it's a pretty low price. So they're going to be selling this out for lifetime access. So I definitely think this is something that's simple, but can definitely help your site in the long run. So if ReEngager looks like something that could help your site or your business, you can check it out when it's going live for that low price and early discount special when it launches at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I believe. And if you buy it during the early bird special, or whenever it's live, then you're going to get a lot of quality bonuses added below that you can check out like normal. And you also get that early bird discount that I was talking about that will be available to the first customers that buy it. So if it's something that looks interesting, you can learn more about it on the sales page. and get it whenever it launches for the lifetime access price. So thanks for watching this video, and hopefully this helped you out and make a decision on ReEngager.